John, my fish tank. Ferlo, buddy. Stephanie. Appreciate y'all being here. Mr. Ferlo up bright and early.
Told you I'd be up.
Already got your coffee and everything, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, man.
Nope.
How you doing?
Turn YouTube off real quick. All right, there we go. I'm good.
See my fish I caught there?
I like it.
Yeah, I think it's sharp.
Sure.
Oh, man. I already forgot this is Tuesday, and my wife reminded me going out the door and want to know what I wanted to eat tonight, that I got a stream tonight. Normally I don't. I just tell her sandwiches on something on when I get my Tuesday night stream.
Yeah, that's right. It's a panel tonight.
Yeah, I forgot all about it. Oh, man, I thought I was going to have to text you. I didn't have a good night last night.
Uh-oh. That ain't good.
But,
Was your heart bothering you again? Or?
Nah, it's that friggin' last night paining my side again. Man, it got hurting so bad about 11 o'clock last night, 10, 11 o'clock. And I've had about an hour and a half sleep. I lay down and I finally fell asleep probably about 3. And I woke up, it was 20 after 4, and they was getting ready for work. But it's eased up right now. I don't know.
That's good.
Oh, man. You got a big day?
Just finishing up a fence that we started yesterday.
Say that was a rough house you was doing as far as odors.
No, we're done at that house.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Morning, Jeffrey.
Great seeing you. Stephanie here. I guess already got her coffee and fire going. John, my fish tank. Oh, man. I'm having me some Instant Pot banana bread.
Oh, nice. That cake you made the other day?
That stuff, man, I can't believe it turned out like it did. First time I've ever even attempted a cake or anything. Oven or anything. I ain't never tempted it.
I know my wife, she wanted cupcakes one morning, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna make her cupcakes, and hopefully I don't burn the house down. They came out pretty good.
I really messed up this week. I went to the store and bought some steaks Friday night. Cooked them. I didn't eat them. I ate one Saturday, heated it back up and ate it. Then Sunday I made those pork chops and I didn't eat supper Sunday night and I didn't eat supper last night. I just ain't had no appetite or anything. Luckily I got enough fat stored like a bear.
You still gotta eat.
Yeah, I've been trying to lay off. I get to worrying about getting myself hurting in my stomach again and everything.
Yeah.
So, and like I say, I ain't had an appetite anyway. So, Paul, great seeing you.
What's up, Paul?
Paul Lippard. In Beverly Hills. I have been laying back, though. Ben's I couldn't sleep. I've been watching fishing in Panama all night. Man, I went and seen those great white videos in Pensacola. Did you go see them?
I haven't gone and saw them yet.
Boy, it'll run chills up you if you live in Pensacola. It's 2 or 3 videos, and they show news clips. They've been tracking one 12-footer out about 25 miles out or so. It's got a transmitter in it, and they've been tracking it. Then these people came down from way up somewheres, and he meets them on the beach, and sharks fish with them. And this one boy, he got a fish on, and he was squatted down holding that reel, and it just peeling off, and all of his friends standing around laughing. And I don't know how many hours he fought that fish, but they finally got that in. The guy hollered out, "That's a great white," and it's unreal, man. But it shows you they're around, though.
Oh yeah.
Me out there in water up to my neck last year.
Yeah, you won't catch me out there that far.
I didn't dream about even great whites being around. Year before last, Coach was out there, and we was up there almost our neck and watching the dolphins catching those ladyfish. All of a sudden, the dolphin disappeared, and we seen 3 or 4 sharks fins out there.
Uh-huh.
I guess it was those black tips. That's when we got out of the water.
Yeah,
you know,
black tips or bull sharks, one of the 2.
Yeah, but I didn't like it. We backed out of the water after that.
Mm-hmm.
Those dolphins, they'll disappear when those sharks move in like that and stuff.
Yeah.
Lurking while working.
Yeah, over the last couple of years, they've said we've had like a small group of great whites around here.
That's unreal. And then if they're there, they're all in the Gulf, Panama and everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one video on there, people complaining over in Alabama because they won't let them shark fish over there, and sharks are actually starting to attack the fish they're catching off the pier and everything. Roger O'Kelly, Carrie, Science Gal, great having you.
Want to carry Roger Vanoski.
We've already got 9 people in the room.
Nice.
Okay, got some coffee and the fire is going. Good morning, Catfish Ferlo.
Morning, Stephanie.
Great seeing you, Steph. Carver family, he got a wild hair. When he woke up, taking a nap yesterday evening, jumped up, bought his fishing license, and ran down the lake. I think he made a video. He got a beautiful sunset down there.
I saw that, yeah. It was pretty.
Oh, man. Did you make it to down in the bayou last night?
No.
I never did make it in there. I did go over and mud tramp for a few minutes. I seen she was on. That's just her second time streaming. Went over there and hung out for a few minutes. Got in here picking some BGs last night.
I saw that. You watch that video I sent you?
Oh, man, that's the reason I was picking BGs. That was awesome. It was all Timberlake and keep them cracking up. The other guy, Fallon, was picking on, man.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to work around him.
You could see him trying not to laugh like the whole time.
Oh, I know it. It's crazy, man. He's good, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I love watching Saturday night. I ain't watched it in a while, but
it's not that great anymore.
Not anymore, but man, I love used to.
All the older ones are good. But.
And man, when it really first started coming out, it was awesome. JDR, buddy, great seeing you.
Good morning, JDR. Yeah, I think there's like 4 or 5 different ones of that. Like they did like 4 or 5 different skits of that. It's pretty funny.
He always speak his mind. Then he'd ask Timberlake, "You got anything to say?"
No, I don't.
Crazy.
He starts yelling.
You see Fallon's chest, all the chest there.
Then he starts yelling at everybody.
Yeah, he goes off on that one guy. It's good. I appreciate you sending that.
Figured you'd like that.
I showed it to Carver. I was cracking up. Probably reason I got hurt in my side.
Probably. Yeah, you probably blame me for that.
Now that I think about it, I wasn't hurting before I watched it.
Morning, Dawn.
It's my 5:30 wake-up call. Make sure I'm getting oversleep. Dawn, great seeing you. Dawn, Carver bought a couple of those rocks that you sent me a picture of, didn't he? As soon as I got them and I sent them to him and showed them. Still chasing that puppy. We'll pop in now.
Dory was saying she wants a puppy. I was like, our two dogs are like having 6 kids.
The coach plays. I told him. I said he wanted to know if I wanted him to take Karma with him.
Mm.
And I said, oh, I wouldn't mind it. It would make it easier on me and everything. But you buy a brand new house, I hate to see you go get a big dog and in a brand new house and them shed and everything. And
yeah.
Brienne, appreciate you.
Morning, Brienne. She got her
I said, just get you a little dog and everything. I said, I'll keep taking her out. So he turned around and go buys this puppy. He first tried telling me it ain't going to get that big.
Yeah.
I said, if I knowed you was going to go out and buy that dang dog, I would have sent Karma with you.
Yeah, that's how we wound up with Winnie, the brindle one that we have. My buddy and his wife couldn't keep her because they both work. One works overnight and one works during the day, so they didn't have time for her. So he's like, yeah, she'll only get to be about 30 pounds. Well, she's about 70 pounds. I mean, I wouldn't trade her for anything. I love that dog, but
I was just trying to save him.
Yeah.
But I'm going to show you that puppy now. And it's still a puppy. He ain't been moved since he got it right around Christmas time. But look at this puppy now. Oh, come on.
It's cute. The Labradoodle?
Yeah. It's already rolling upstairs.
That's a cute little puppy.
But I mean, it's just a puppy. And when I first seen that dog, I said, that dog's going to get big, man.
Yeah, they get big.
That's one of those dogs like on that Andy Griffin show Barney was wrestling.
That's a Labradoodle. It's going to get pretty big.
So it's already been giving me a hard time. I stopped by there one night. Me and my wife, we was out and stopped there. He was in there putting stuff in the dishwasher, and the dog was climbing up and getting inside the dishwasher. I said, yeah, you get what you deserve, boy. I said, I'm still going to bring Karma up here.
Morning, Edgar.
Big Easy. Edgar, buddy, appreciate you.
Morning, Big Easy.
But I'd have gave him Karma if I knowed he was going to go out and get a big dog. I mean, because Karma, only thing about those Huskies, man, they shed.
Yeah, they shed pretty bad. Same with the German Shepherds, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what I want to get next. I want to get a German Shepherd from a puppy and raise it.
I won't never get another big dog, I don't think.
I mean, small dogs are cute. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
I've always had big dogs my whole life.
Well, I tell you, Bailey has spoilt me, man. She knows how to get to me.
I don't know. To me, big dogs are easier to train.
Yeah, well, yeah. I didn't have much problem training.
Because we had a miniature pinscher. He lived to be about 16 years old. He was an old dog, but the whole time we had him, we could not potty train him. It was annoying. And every other dog I've had, it took me like a week to potty train. Yeah.
Well, Bailey, as far as that kind of training, I didn't have a bit of problem with her or Carmen, neither one. Bailey just, Karma, she'll sit there and wants to do tricks, shake and roll over and everything. Bailey, she'll just sit there and look at you. I can't get her to wait. I can throw a piece of food on the floor and tell her to wait, and she'll just sit there and watch it until I turn her loose on it. Catfishing ain't easy. It really ain't easy sitting at home catfishing.
Nope.
Had a great dame growing up.
They're beautiful dogs. They just they don't live very long.
No, they got a short life.
But yeah, that miniature pinscher, first like 5 minutes we got that dog, I put it down at the house. First thing it did was went and pissed on the couch. Like within 5 minutes of it being home.
Well, that's one thing about this dog Coach got. I think he's having a hard time training her.
But like I said, every other dog I've had zero problems potty training.
You can look at that video and she's going to do what she wants to do.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all, we got 11 people in the room. I appreciate everybody. Y'all, this is the Catfish, Terry, and Ferlo Aquatics show. I caught me a furlough. But while I'm thinking about it, y'all, it's Tuesday night. Anybody come around tonight at 8 Central? We have our great panel stream. Have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
High catfishing problems.
Catfishing problems.
In the morning, Ferlo, I might let you take that one if you don't mind. And
yeah, that's fine.
By the time I'm up in the stream tonight and be up late.
That'll work.
Plus, I got to take her to work. I'll be up late and have to take her to work and get up at 3 and everything.
Yeah.
Bateson, good morning.
Morning, Bateson.
Doing pretty good, buddy. Hope you are.
Yeah, Terry, that house I was at yesterday, man. As soon as the front door opened, I almost puked.
Man, I used to have those jobs.
Ugh.
It's awful.
Just like open up the door and it like literally just like punches you in the face.
Yeah. Rough, man. I actually did one. It was so bad. I've got real bad allergies around houses like that with cats, and I got sick, and it actually went from being sick, went into pneumonia, and
oof.
I won't never forget that.
Yeah. It smelled like a cat litter box that ain't been emptied in 5 years. That's what it smelled like.
If I get around like that, I can be around cats at people's house and stuff and won't bother me, you know. But if I get around a house like that, I start itching all over and can't breathe. Don't get that yawning going, buddy.
I'm always yawning. All day long, I'm yawning.
I was driving down the road last week, and Bailey, that dog knows when Wednesdays is.
Mm-hmm.
and she knows when Friday evening is because those two times, most time I'm the one picks Catfish Mama up at work. But she'll come in there and wake me about 30 minutes before time to go get her. And she'll ride to work with me. But I was driving down the road last week and I got to yawning. I looked over at Bailey and I had her yawning where she was watching me. Silhouette, great seeing you.
Hey, good morning, Silhouette.
That's a great channel right there, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stay, but want to say hello. Appreciate you. Silhouette Park, y'all. Make sure you got it.
I gotta make sure that YouTube didn't kick me off that channel.
Yeah, double check on all these channels, y'all.
Yep, still got them. Okay.
I got off here yesterday and got online and ordered me some of my guitar holders, so
Nice.
where I can start getting them on the wall in here. And I tell you what else I did, Eric, and I want to do Oh, you're not feeling good, JDR? Sorry about that.
I hope you feel better, JD.
Like I say, you're welcome up. Chewy, buddy.
Morning, Chewy.
I had double pneumonia really bad about 12 years ago. Yeah, this here, it was probably about 20 years ago when this happened to me. My man, that pneumonia, that's some bad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I got off here and I went and watched that video you told me about. I think it was yesterday when you told me. It might have been actually Sunday morning, but KG about building those stands.
Yeah.
And that's neat, man.
Yeah,
And,
he's got a good way of doing it. Like I said, it's real simple, just 2x4s.
I think I'm gonna go get me some lumber and try building one of them for that 37 gallon.
Yeah, because like I said, you can build it accordingly to whatever type of tank you want to put on it. Because he was doing it for a 75, I think.
Yeah. So if it's holding a 75 gallon, but you think I could put a 20 gallon down in the bottom of one of those stands like that?
Yeah,
I mean, like a double.
All you gotta do is just get I've done it before. I've just gotten like a 1-inch piece of plywood, like real plywood, not the press board, but the plywood, and put a 20 gallon underneath because that's where I was raising the cichlid fry whenever they would breed.
I thought about building that stand, bringing it in here, and putting that 37 gallon on it, and put these angelfish down on the bottom in this 20 gallon.
Yeah.
But
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that.
It was neat though. Once you get all of it cut and everything, it's and especially after he paint it black, it looked good.
Yeah.
John Francis, buddy.
What's going on, Frugal?
So I think I'm going to try building one of them and see how it turns out. And
yeah, like I said, it's super easy.
And it makes a lot of sense, all the weights going straight through those reinforced 2x4s and everything. And
yep. Mm-hmm.
Then after that video went off of Co-op had a video come on and he was showing doing all of his in there just on concrete blocks and he'll lay 3 2x4s across on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does the cinder
But
block.
he had those things spreaded just had blocks on the ends, 10 foot. And I don't see how those 2x4s still be strong enough for all that weight, nothing racing in the center. But he'd have it just on the ends.
Yeah. Or in GRP.
A 3-racker.
Yeah.
I was wondering how sturdy it would be and everything if I made it like for 2 tanks. And
Well, that's the way he was. That's the way he built those. Is like, so you could put like a 75 on top and a 75 on the bottom.
That'd be neat.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that he couldn't put a 75 on the bottom because, you know, underneath he had those double braces.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you could do it, but you'd have to make it a little wider or something. Or
You probably have to add a few more pieces of wood, probably, for the bottom part.
But with a 20 down below that, it should work out pretty easy.
Yeah, like I said, I did that with a. I just got, like I said, a real thick piece of plywood, and put it underneath there, and put the 20 on top of it, and it held.
That's neat. I enjoyed watching the video and everything.
Well,
Only thing I wished I had me one of those miter boxes to cut it with, and everything be a lot easier. I'm gonna have to do it with a skill saw.
Yeah.
Baitson a 75 and a 90 below.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you, JDR. Hope you get feeling better, buddy. GRB.
Yeah, because I got tired of like, buying stands for these fish tanks, because the stands are more expensive than the tanks at the time, and all they are is made out of press board most of the time.
Yeah, and I tell you, those 2x4 studs, you ain't talking that much money in it.
Like I said,
just that and the screws. And
before the price of wood went up, it was like $25-$30 in wood just to build that stand.
Yeah, for some of these big tanks.
In about an hour of your time. Yeah.
It's crazy. I appreciate you telling me about that.
Yeah. That's a real easy way to do it.
And of course, I like the way he had it. Of course, I won't be doing it that way, but
yeah,
he had all the clamps and stuff to lock it. That would make it a lot easier, but
yeah, I didn't do it that way. I didn't have any clamps. I just kind of held it together with my hands while I was screwing it together.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing, because I hate to go buy clamps and just use it this one time and stuff.
Yeah. I just did it with a miter saw and a drill. That's all I used.
Frugal TJ said one man sitting on milk crates. Yeah, I mean the block idea was pretty neat, but I could hear Catfish Mama. I start setting stands around on concrete blocks and and everything.
Mm-hmm. GRB said one of his shinglebacks are going through a shedding.
He's going through his head. Painful to watch, poor little guy. I don't think it'd be painful for me to walk through in the kitchen and see some skin laying on the floor. I know in that rascal somewhere.
One of our snakes actually did a full shed for the first time a couple weeks ago. I was gonna bring it on the stream and show you, but my dog got a hold of it instead.
Really?
and ripped it in half. So I was like, dang it.
Wow. That's all right. I can picture it.
It was about like this long, because it was our bigger one.
Crazy, man. Oh, my glasses. I need to clean my glasses. Yeah, we got 15 people in the room. Appreciate everybody.
But no, the way KG explained when he's doing things, like that's one of the things that like got me interested in him, like in the beginning, because like the way he explains things, like
I was looking. He's got a lot of videos telling different things and everything, and I like his streams and stuff.
It's just, I mean, if you ain't used to all those people, it's real busy in there.
Yeah, it's real busy, and I mean, it's a lot of stuff. They're strictly on about fish and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff. If you don't have those type fish and tanks and stuff like that, but I'll go in there and hang out at times. But it's really neat making that stand, though. That's
Mhm. Like I said, he's the one that kind of planted the seed for me to start YouTube. You know.
because that's something I did before I watched that video. I got on. I went to Walmart.com and I went to Petco and PetSmart, and those friggin' stands are outrageous.
I'm telling you, like, there's my local fish store has a 75 tank and stand there right now. The tank, I don't remember how much the tank is, but the stand is like $30 more than the tank.
Well, I mean, they had some stands on there. Didn't look that great, man. $300 and stuff. I said, "Are you kidding
And
me?"
the majority of them are made of like pressboard, not
Yeah,
even plywood, pressboard.
right.
Yeah.
And you got to put it all together and everything. And
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm not paying that much for pressboard.
GRB, ha, yeah, she left a pile of skin in the kitchen floor. Does it come off? Don wants to know if it comes off in one shape or does it come off scales off?
Typically with art, like it comes off like it'll come off like their arm shed will come off and like you'll see them. It'll look like their skin is exploding on them, like with lizards.
Bro.
And it'll come off in pieces. Typically, I don't know about the shinglebacks; they might be different, but I know ours. Like sometimes you'll look at the bearded dragon, and it'll just look like his skin exploded, and there's like.
TJ said the feet skin looked like little gloves.
Yeah, it's funny.
Crazy.
Yeah, my bearded dragon, whenever they shed, like, we put them in the sink and give them a bath like every couple days.
Bro.
And I'll just let them stay in the sink and they'll just kind of move around and get the skin off them,
Yeah, I don't know. Don wonders if it hurts. I don't know.
I know watching my leopard gecko shed, he'll do like an alligator roll trying to get it off of him.
GRB, yes, I had one of her little feet skins. Adorable.
Yeah. John, my fish tanks, don't get me started on Facebook Marketplace, man. There are people on there, they'll want like $300 for a 20-gallon tank.
They throw it at the wall and see if it sticks, man. It's probably you'd probably be surprised how many people don't pay attention and go buy stuff like that.
Yeah, for the tank itself on Marketplace, I won't pay more than $1 a gallon, and that's if it's in really good condition.
I guess I'm done with tanks right now. I'm gonna build me a stand and move that one and see if that takes care of that sloshing around and stuff. But if not,
Yeah, it might, because you don't have it on an actual stand, do you? You have it on something else.
Yeah, it's one of those. One of her wall stands.
Gotcha. Yeah, it might be better to get it on an actual stand.
Yeah, I figured something real sturdy, and plus when I do it, I'll make the move to another spot too and try it. I just dread moving it because I'm gonna have to pick it up to get it to another stand, and that thing still ain't light, even drained down. And I hate to get Carver to help me move it and break it, man.
Yeah.
The shingleback does crocodile rows to help remove the skin.
Yeah.
She just fell asleep halfway through trying to rub it off. So cute, man.
Yeah. She's like, I give up. I'll work on this later. It's fun, like actually watching them, like just watching them be reptiles. You know, it's fun to watch.
And when you have a double stand, consider how you are going
to light it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, I got some. I'll show y'all tonight when I get on the panel. What my wife's been working on the last few days. She actually has like a reptile room now. Like the reptiles aren't all over the house anymore. So we've been putting a lot of work in with that. So I'll show y'all what that's looking like tonight. She's almost done with it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see a reptile room.
Oh, they're all in cages, Terry. They're not going to jump out at you.
I go up there to the pet store, man, looking at fish, and I walk by the tank with the steaks, and they just Yeah, it'd be neat in the basement on a concrete floor, very easy to drain. Yeah, I've heard some of them say they just drain it out in the floor.
That's what I want to do. Like, if we get another house or build a house, I want to have, wherever I have the fish tanks, I want to get a drain in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
And that way I can just, like, even if it's in, like, the garage or something, just, like, drain the tanks to the floor. It goes in the drain and outside somewhere. You know. I mean, 'cause that's what I do now. I just run the siphon out the front door.
I tell you, before I move this and do another water change, I'm going to go buy me, like a Carrie was telling me, buy me a little pond pump and where I can put water back in it. It ain't too bad draining it. It's just putting it back in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get you I want to get me like a 40-gallon trash can or something and have it just for fish tank water and get a pump and run it. That way it can pump the water out of the trash can back in the fish tank.
We just had 5-gallon buckets trying to fill it back up, and the problem is trying to use my siphon hose, you got to get the bucket above the water line.
Yeah.
So, and I'm going to go buy me a little pump. That's something I want to do too. I want to go outside and hope. I'm just scared to do much or anything anymore, but I want to go out there and clean my pond out, get all the leaves out of it and everything. And
my pond's a mess right now. There's so much overgrowth in there. I got to clean it out this year.
I got like 3 goldfish in it right now. I want to get it cleaned out. And I was thinking about doing guppies in it, but I think I'll go and put more goldfish in it because they'll live through the winter and everything, and I won't have to worry about getting the guppies back in and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, fish water is good for your garden.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'm like in my front yard where the water drains out from my fish tanks. There's just one big old patch of green.
You know, that's what I did in the fall and everything. Every year, Catfish Mom gets her some of those mums in the fall and everything. And I was taking all my water change and just watering the mums with it and everything, man. They got real big before the frost killed them. Beantown Breakdown.
What's up, Butcher? Bobby the Butcher. Yeah, white clouds are good for ponds.
White Cloud Mountain minnows.
I got some of them in my planting tank right now. They're pretty,
Really?
especially if you can find the long fin ones. They're even prettier.
How hard are they hardy in the wintertime though?
They're pretty hardy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know the girl at my fish store was telling me they're pretty hardy. Like as far as like temperature changes and stuff. I don't know about like, you know, in a pond when it gets down in like the teens or the single digits, but
Well, my pond froze over this year when we had that cold snap and everything, but the goldfish, they survived. I went out there, I could see them while it was still ice. And
Frugal says they could handle a frozen pond. So.
Really? I'll have to look at some of them sometime. Maybe you can.
Yeah, they're little too. Like they, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Only thing I hate about my pond, it's one of those black ponds, man, and you can't see down in it. And I have to see the goldfish on top and everything before I can see them good.
And I was looking at my in-laws' pond the other day when we were over there for dinner, and they're koi, man. They're getting huge. One of them looks like an oversized football swimming around in there. It's like this big.
That's crazy. That's some money right there too, man.
Mm-hmm. When they got those koi, they were like this big.
Yeah, they grow pretty good.
Yeah. Terry, I'm gonna grab some more coffee real quick.
All right, bud. I'm gonna get me some here shortly. LFS keeps lizards out around the store to catch crickets that get loose. The sap buckets are frozen solid, I bet. Beantown.
Morning, Catfish.
How you doing, buddy?
I am good. I'm driving to work. Actually, technically, I'm driving to get coffee, then go to work.
You want to see your women?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Carver's saying something about you hit 3 women at the coffee shop.
Yeah, there's a couple of girls at the local coffee shop that want a piece of your boy.
What does your girlfriend think about that?
We won't get into what she thinks about it.
Big Easy. Terry, I have a black tub for the pond with white sand. You can see right to the bottom, really. That's what I need to do. I need to put some sand on the bottom. So No, don't need to get on that topic, huh? When I heard him talking about that, I said, I know good well his girlfriend watches some of these streams.
Oh yes, she does.
Be telling Carver to shut up.
If she's watching this one, Hunt, I swear, I'm just going to get a regular cup of coffee. I'll see you.
Yeah, I know you do. Just want your coffee, ma'am. That's all I want. 2 inches of sand. I guess TJ, just regular play sand probably be better than nothing, wouldn't it?
All right, Catfish, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna go run and grab this coffee, and I'll be right back.
All right, buddy. Two inches of white sand be pretty expensive in my pond.
That play sand works pretty good.
Yeah, I got thinking maybe the play sand would be okay.
Yeah, you can get that in like 50-pound bags too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know white sand, I'm sure you can make it where you can see a lot better.
Yeah, that play sand's not bad. You can get like a 40 or 50 pound bag of it for like $8.
Yeah, just rinse it really good because it cloud the water up quick.
Yeah, it's wicked. Yeah, it's really, really, really dusty because it's so fine.
Yeah, that's what TJ just now said he does use play sand.
You know what you do? You get like a clean 5-gallon bucket and you fill like 2 or 3 inches of it up with that sand. At like 2 or 3 or 4 inches up at a time, and you just rinse it and dump it in there, rinse it and dump it in there, rinse it and dump it in there.
Yep.
I'll tell you, I have that problem with this real fine sand gravel I get at the Petco and stuff, man. If you don't rinse it real good, you got stuff standing all in the tank.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It'd probably do all right with some of those white gravel in the bottom of it too, wouldn't it?
Something to break up the black, yeah.
I haven't cleaned the leaves out in a couple years now. I've been leaving them, and it seems like the frogs and everything loves it like that. And I guess they get down in there in the winter time and everything and help them survive.
It's about time for all the frogs to come start laying their eggs in our pond here soon. Before you know it, the crickets won't be the only thing sounding like nature at my house.
Oh man, I love listening to the frogs.
Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a beautiful tank, Steph.
Thank you, Steph.
Yeah, small river rocks. That's what I was thinking. Y'all start talking about washing all the sand, man, and I start thinking that's a lot of work for an old man.
No, I pour the sand in a bucket and then I shove the hose down in it and just let the hose run for a while. Then I'll empty it out and fill it back up and let the hose run in it again. I'll just keep doing it that way.
That's bad, man. You don't realize till you get older, man. Your mind still thinks you can do a lot of things, but man, your body just won't let you do. It won't let you do simple things anymore.
Oh yeah.
Anything where you got to bend over, it's rough. And that's not only getting old, it's what I did to my body all those years like you're doing right now. working and everything. That's what you're paying for, because I see a lot of older people who still they get out, walk, and do everything and don't bother them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all the abuse I put my body through, and lifting those big old rolls of carpet and moving furniture on every job. And
well, yeah, my grandfather is a perfect example. He's 95 years old. That man still drives himself where he needs to go.
yeah, you see a lot of older people who's well, a good example of it is sand keeps the water clear, rocks don't. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I can understand that. A good example is you look at some of these actors, man, they're living in their 90s and still look good and stuff because they ain't had that life where they've had to get out and beat their bodies to death and everything.
Yeah. Oh, my grandpa, he was a hard-working man his whole life. He was in World War II. You know, he's always. He still works. He still tends bar down at the local club they got down there.
That's awesome.
The Tucalana Club, the local Italian club they have there.
That's awesome.
He still tends bar there like once a week. Still drives. Still, he's that. That's a tough old man right there.
A few more weeks, Steph. The birds came back here early this year.
All right, I'm back.
But I bet they're sorry now. It's so cold.
Yeah, I wish I had.
Because Mother Nature hates us all and won't just let go of winter.
Mother Nature cannot stand patriots.
Oh, are we going on that again? Because don't get me wrong, but I control people on the Pats pretty good. I mean, I don't like being a Patriots troll, but I can be pretty good.
Hey, y'all got one of our players.
I know we took your tight end there.
We're letting everybody go.
This offseason, this year is going to be this draft is going to be very, very interesting.
These guys, they'll do anything for the dollar, man. It don't mean nothing to them about winning or anything. One of them, Corey, he went to the Jets.
Good God, may the force be with him there.
I know.
That shows you he's just going after the money, going to the Jets. And
here's the thing, too, though. You got to think that there's a new coach, new regime. You know what I mean? So maybe give it a second chance. But ultimately, it really it's a business to most of them.
That's all it is.
To most of them, it is. I mean, there's some team loyalty, but there's not many guys like that left.
Well, if I had that kind of money and everything, I would at least want to go to a decent team or something.
Yeah.
When they got enough money to live the rest of their life to start with.
If they're already making good money, then they're going to be more kind of picky about where they go. But if they're just looking for the payday,
we're I don't know. I don't
like one of our best offensive linemen, Joe Tooney, went with he was smart. He gets signed to the Chiefs. He signed with the Chiefs. So at least he got put on a halfway decent team.
Yeah. Man, we're gonna get up to 75 today. Can you believe that?
Not like the Jets.
We're gonna get up to 75 today. Yeah, we're sitting at 13 degrees.
75, man. That's crap. I'm gonna have to turn the air conditioner off.
I hate the both of you so much. You too, Ferlo. You don't escape from this down in Florida. There, you're freaking weather.
Oh, I know.
You're in.
Well,
Like I said,
Mudtrap was talking. She's in Texas, and she said they got up to 81 yesterday.
Yeah, well, whoever that is, I hate them too. You know what's crazy, right? You know what's crazy though, right? Like we'll see like 50, 55, even like sometimes like 40s, 40, in between 40 and 55, like legitimately up until June. There is no spring here anymore. It goes from winter like right into summer.
Well, normally we go straight from winter to summer anymore. We ain't had what I call a spring in years, man.
It's crazy with us. Like we'll go from literally 40 degrees and then jump right into 75, 80. Like, and it's in like a week. It's like, oh yeah, it's 35, in between 35 and 50 degrees. And then all of a sudden it just turns and it's like, well, here's summer, here's 80.
Yeah. That's what
Check
it did
this
last
out
year.
right here, Eric, and all of y'all. I love this, man. Don't look at my junk on my table. Did I get there?
Like, I
get to sit there and look at the Panama piers and everything.
There is no spring anymore.
No, there's not. Like my dad was telling me last year, like it snowed in May, then all of a sudden it went right to summer.
But this is neat. I can watch the fishing boats come in live on the live cams down there. And
hey, Chewy, let's not talk about the Bruins. I'll blow a gasket on the stream if I talk about the Bruins.
What's wrong with the Bruins?
I was like 3.5 seconds away from throwing my TV remote through my TV last night.
The party boats are getting ready to load up now. The party boats and head out. Go out for a great day of hanging up and getting tangled up with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have all that.
Then they bring back a bunch of trash fish, man.
I'll throw somebody overboard real quick on a party boat.
But they're walking around in their t-shirts and shorts. It must be pretty warm in Panama, too.
It's been like in the 70s here, but
it'd be rough being 15, 18 degree weather.
Yeah, I am looking at. Hold on a second.
TJ had 86 today. John, 44, the high today. Oh, in Chicago.
Check this out.
Yeah, I heard somebody talking in one of the streams last night. He was a truck driver and talking about some snow or something up that way. What's that?
14.
14 degrees outside.
I hate it for you, Butcher.
Yeah,
but you just put you on an extra layer, man.
I got their extra layer right here.
GRB said 90 degrees today. Man, that makes you want a glass of lemonade all of a sudden.
Yeah, I got your summer weather right here.
What's up, NKR?
Yeah, y'all can keep it.
Now I hope every year you guys get like 2 weeks of our weather.
Yeah, those 2 weeks are miserable.
I said it don't bother me down here. I love listening to all the locals complain about it down here.
Glass of Gatorade on ice. Yeah.
Oh, that was that was crazy though. The whole country was in like a deep freeze for like a good week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I got friends down in Texas, and they were saying that they don't have plow trucks to move the snow, so they had to literally, like, the governors were were calling other states to bring the trucks in.
Yeah, they not prepared for this stuff, man.
See, I tell you what would be fun if we got snow here. They have these wonderful things now called weed burners. It's like basically like a flamethrower that hooks up to a propane tank, and you sit there with it and like burn the weeds that get on your sidewalk and stuff. I would do that with snow. Just that would
Well,
be
I
so.
seen a video of one guy doing that somewhere, and he was melting the snow with one. He had a robe on, a Cousin Eddie hat, but
That
he
would
was
be
getting awful close to his deck with that thing. It's a wonder he didn't burn his house down.
that would be so satisfying, like watching the snow melt with that thing.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
So that's how my father-in-law starts his fires in his backyard. Instead of just like lighting a piece of something and throwing it in there, he'll just grab that thing and
Crazy.
and light it.
Hey man, why not? That's what I do. Why not?
Say it's there, you know. Why not use it?
I'll shoot you. Well, I remember, man, back when I couldn't wait to quit school and everything. I traveled around with my uncle and them, and would go to these apartment complexes where they was building. We put kitchen cabinets in, and man, up in Lexington, Kentucky, and up in Carolinas and stuff up that way, we'd be out there installing in the wintertime, big snows on the ground. It used to snow back then, man. And used to freeze to death in those places. They wouldn't have heat or nothing on them. We had those old blow heaters running. You'd run them a few minutes till you got too hot, then you'd have to turn it off till you got cold again.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Papa going drag race.
Nice. Drag races are fun, man. I miss going to those.
Yeah, I haven't, and that makes me think, man. It's just I ain't been in quite a while, and my friend who passed away, they been dead 3 years already. Hard to believe. Him and Lisa's dad passed away within 2 days of each other. But last time last time he called me wanting to do anything, I talked to him after that, but he called me wanting to go to the drag races, and I was headed to a football game at the time. But we used to get out and go all the time to the drag races and stuff.
Hey,
We lose Butcher.
Yeah.
Hope his camera didn't freeze.
Yeah, we had a nice drag strip up in New York, in Cicero, New York. That was fun. Me and my dad used to go all the time. His friend was one of the racers, so we used to be able to go back in the pit area.
We used to go up there back when I was a teenager and stuff. We'd go up there and run on Saturday nights. They'd have anybody bring your own cars and just run them, street runs and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. John, I am a weather nerd. So I'll never complain about our weather.
The only time I complain about the weather down here is like August and September, when the humidity is just like 1,000% and it's about 500 degrees outside.
Yeah.
That's the only time I complain about the weather. Other than that, I really don't care.
I tend not to complain about it anymore, but I ain't got to get out in it like y'all still do anymore and stuff. It was rough working in it, man. It was a couple times I about had a heat stroke out in it. And that's tough, man. Don, you got to leave. Appreciate you.
See you later, Don. Have a good day.
Have a great day. Everybody make sure to go check Dawn's site out, y'all, on Facebook. Tashita Heaven.
Beautiful, beautiful rocks and crystals.
Man, they're awesome. I can't wait till Carver gets his in where I can see those moons and half moons and stuff. 13 people in the room.
I got to get my wife to come on her site with me, and we need to order some rocks. I'm waiting for her to get some of them turtles in again. I want to get one of them turtles.
Yeah, that's what I want, man. I want one of those turtles. Y'all got a lot of neat stuff down there like that in y'all shops and stuff, man. I was looking when we was looking at these condos and stuff, trying to find condos and the way they got those things decorated, man. It's one condo's got like these over the master bed. It's these stingrays, and it's like 3 stingrays, and they're made out of metal. I love stuff like that and everything.
There's a restaurant a couple minutes down the road from me. It's a seafood restaurant, and they got like these little things made out of bottle caps, and they turn them into fish. Like they make them look like fish out of bottle caps.
I love stuff like that. She's looking for turtles, but can't find any more so far.
I'm gonna keep looking and see if she's got them. Whenever she does get them, or I want to get one for the wife. She loves turtles. She's got a china cabinet full of all different kinds of like sea turtles and stuff like that.
Really? That's neat. You got to add a turtle to your tattoos, man. Sea turtle would look pretty good.
It would. She's probably going to wind up doing that. I'm sticking with like nautical stuff, like ships and skulls and octopuses and stuff like that.
And I've seen some big old turtles down there off the pier in Panama when I've been down there before. Those suckers get big.
Yeah, them big loggerhead sea turtles.
Yeah.
Or leatherbacks, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
They're huge, yeah.
Y'all, I'm going to run my members board right quick. Yeah, Ferlo, you get a chance, so go to YouTube and watch those great white videos down there in Pensacola, though. That I'm gonna get the coach to check that out, man, because man, like I say, if it's one down there, it's more. They said they've been following a group, so.
Yeah, they've seen them out in Panama City too a couple years ago. That's where the first one they saw down here where it's spotted was Panama City, like a 13, 14 footer.
Yeah, one of them they're tracking. Well, they had it out where they tagged it and everything, but 12 foot, man, that's good size shark.
Mm-hmm.
But that guy's reels, man. The one they caught might have been, I don't know, it might have been 6, 7 foot. Looked like to me, anyways. But man, that reel was just pilling, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sharks they don't like to be caught, especially when they realize they're hooked. Man, they just go like they take off.
I was watching another video. Guy caught a pretty good hammerhead off the pier down there, and he had it. He went down and got a rope around his tail and everything, and had it pulled in. And his wife and kids and all down there hanging around. He wanted them to get in the picture, and he got his wife and handed her the rope, and they all squatted down. He got his kids in the picture and everything, and he's going to get back and take a picture. Man, that old hammerhead, he swung around and slapped his wife upside the head. Mm-hmm. They cleared out of there after that.
See, I mean, I ain't against shark fishing, but I love when stuff like that happens and people try to get like pictures and stuff with them. Like, just catch it and throw it back. You know?
They're out there trying to. He's out there with it in the water and everything. Idiots, man. It's just like going up here to Gatlinburg. When you see a bear, everybody jumps out of their car and starts running towards them, still going the other directions. Everybody wanting to get close to them.
Yeah, you do realize that they're called predators for a reason.
Yeah, and when they most time when you see them up there, they got their cubs with them and stuff, and you're just asking for it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the beach last year from the first time during Shark Week. Jesse didn't appreciate me watching shark videos on the beach.
Yeah, I mean, I always say, like, you know,
y'all did have some tragic event stuff.
Mm-hmm. My whole thing is like, you do what you want. You know, I'm not gonna judge you for it, but you know, play silly games, win silly prizes if something bad happens to you.
It's I don't know.
Like you said, getting out of car, running up to a bear, trying to get a close up picture, like that's on you.
Yeah, and like I say, all these tourists, and they'll tell you they got videos playing and everything to stay away from, but you'll see them just running, everybody hollering bear, and they're running towards it, wanting to see it and everything.
Because everybody's so caught up in their phones and caught up in social media, like, oh, I got to get a picture of this so I can be popular on social media.
And it has been a few attacks and stuff up there, and a while back, it's been a few years now, and one lady got killed by one up there on one of the walking trails and stuff. There actually been some has actually came in town right there on the strip lately, and
yeah.
It's a video on YouTube, and it's one running down the strip, and all the people following it and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when we first moved into this neighborhood, there's an old landfill down the street from us. It's not a landfill anymore. It's all grass and everything now, but a group of coyotes used to hang out down there. I was sitting on the front porch smoking a cigarette back when I smoked, and All of a sudden, this coyote goes running down the street. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I forget y'all had bears too down there.
Yeah, we got black bears down here. There's parts of town where they have to put locks on their trash cans so the bears can't get inside them.
Yeah, that's what these are, black bears. When I think of black bears up here in the mountain, but y'all got them down there in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, see, these drones are starting to spot a lot of them and stuff, GRB.
Yeah.
Yeah, butchering them, well, Stephanie and all of them, man, they got the great whites up there, and they've had some tragedy this past season and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Al, buddy.
More Al.
Appreciate you coming in.
Like I said, people just can't help themselves. Like swimming on the beach and getting, potentially attacked is one thing, but if you're like out there like looking for sharks and getting in the water with them,
but it makes you
for it,
makes you think though, man. I mean, even if you're out there in knee deep water, you could still get attacked.
Yeah. But it's like people get mad when someone gets attacked by a shark. Well, who's there first, the shark or the human?
Yeah, you're in their house.
You're accepting that responsibility whenever you get in the water. Not that I'm saying I want to see anybody get attacked by a shark, but
yeah. Yeah, I'm not like Butcher. I don't hope Steve gets out and gets ate.
No, I'm not going to say it depends. Like, I'm not going to say I hope somebody gets attacked by a shark, but if you're out there, like, poking at it and prodding it and, like, trying to get a close-up picture of it, if something happens, then that's on you. But
I know the guy was lurking. He was waiting for me to say, I'm going to get off here. I know exactly he was lurking. That's the reason I mentioned your name. I would have put $50 on it.
What's up, Still?
The player. Your dad was a fisherman, lobsterman.
I watched this video one time. This guy was in a shark cage, and there was a great white swimming around, and all of a sudden, the great white, like, took a crap in the water, like right by the cage, and all that. It was so gross.
He told me he had seen great white, said they came up on the Gulf Stream as a kid, saw Nazi submarines too. I don't doubt that. Yeah, speak of the devil. Yeah, man. Can you imagine? I wouldn't even want to get in one of those pins. They drop you over the boat and let you get down there in the water with those things.
Nope.
B&D craft.
Not this guy.
We have used great whites, and
Like I said, I respect nature enough to look at it from a distance.
Well, it don't sound good, B&D.
Mm-mm.
Hope you get feeling better.
Yeah, like I said, that video I was watching, man, this guy was in a shark tank, great white, was swimming around him. All of a sudden, this big old cloud of funk came out of the shark.
Wow.
I would die. Like, I would throw up in my scuba mask if that happened.
You ain't lying, man. No, not me.
It's bad enough being in the water with sharks, but to have one take a crap right in front of you, and then all the floats like right in the cage where you're at. Nope.
Yeah.
No, sir. Not going to happen.
The play, we still got JDR with us, y'all. Everybody make sure you got JDR Aquatics. Hope he gets feeling better. Steve, you want up on the panel, buddy? Come up, talk to Ferlo while I go get me some coffee. We've been streaming iron 25 minutes. How long you been working with us?
He said he slept in because he's starting a tile job today. Yeah, I'd be taking my time starting that too still.
You're welcome, JDR.
I hate doing tile.
Yeah, boy.
Big Easy still here.
Big Easy still with us. Stephanie. Dawn's been with us this morning. GRB. Chewy. Appreciate all y'all.
I like doing flooring, but my knees do not like doing any kind of flooring, like being down on my knees for that long. Even with knee pads, I can't wear them knee pads because they irritate the back of my legs.
No, I know. I always enjoy doing it, but burnt me out was moving the furniture, and like I say, especially when you do a lot of concrete jobs. And
yeah, I hate
Science Gal's been with us this morning, y'all.
I hate doing like flooring and I hate doing anything in occupied houses.
Oh, and that was 90% of my work was always occupied. John, my fish tanks, but the money was better in them, you know.
Yeah. Well, see, I got to the point where I had to start telling people, like, when I go to do estimates and stuff, I tell them, like, you're responsible for moving all your furniture, unless it's like an older person, then then we'll do it. But I tell them, you're responsible for moving all your furniture. You're responsible if you don't want anything to get paint or whatever we're doing on it. You're responsible for covering it or putting it somewhere where we're not working. I said, because we plastic everything off. We do everything we need to do to keep, dust and all that from getting on it. But things do happen. Nothing's 100% foolproof. Because people will be like, you got dust on my 100-year-old vase.
Oh.
Well, move the daggone thing then. Take it out of the room,
Yeah, I've had them call in, but you got dust on this and that. And like say, you was warned to move it.
That's why
I got where I'd charge them for it, man. If it ain't moved, somebody was getting a back charge.
That's why I started telling them, like, look, you're responsible for moving this if you don't want anything to get on it. Like I said, I'm not going to try to get anything on it, but things do happen.
But a lot of these people that go through one ear, not the other. You go back to the house and they'll tell you they'll have it all moved and it still looks the same the day you went in and measured it and everything. Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I got busy, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, my family had the flu.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got the flu. Why am I in here anyways? But
right.
They still wanting their flooring done.
Oh yeah, people drive me crazy. Drive me crazy.
I hate stupid people.
More than I hate stupid people.
But they are.
Well, I think it's like in people's nature to just be defiant sometimes. Like when you tell them something and they just do the complete opposite. Like,
yeah.
Like I'm telling you this to help you so you don't get something on like one of your precious possessions or whatever. Like I'm not telling you this to be a jerk. I'm telling you so, your 100-year-old vase doesn't get like a drop of paint on it by accident or whatever,
Crazy. Alan, great having you.
Yeah, that's what I need to start doing still.
Oh, I got where I would charge, man, and when I charged heavy too. Mm-hmm. When they started having me go out and measure my own jobs, things got a lot better. I either was making some real good money on it or they was moving it. Because, man, I would go in, I was starting where I'd put $20, $25 on each big piece of furniture to move, and that adds up pretty quick when you're doing a whole house of carpet.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, they were trying to send us out, like, almost to Panama City from where I live to do estimates, and we weren't getting jobs, so we started charging them trip charges just to do estimates.
Yeah.
Normally we do free estimates, but I mean, if you're going to send us like almost an hour away and not give us a job, that's a trip charge.
I got paid $35 to do estimates.
Yeah.
And then if it was out of a certain mileage range, we'd get mileage on top of it.
Yeah.
I used to get me 6 to 8 measurements set up all in one day, and I'd go spend the day just measuring jobs and leave Carver family on a job or something. And
yeah, we go like if it's over 45 minutes away, we'll give them a trip charge, but under 45 minutes, we won't. But
Lowe's, I was doing it for Lowe's. I did it for Home Depot and Sears. They would steal free estimates to the customer, but they would pay us to go do it.
Yeah.
They got out of having their own employees go do it. I guess it was saving them money to pay us instead of sending their employees on the job all the time, and they never could get a measurement right anyways.
Yeah.
Mr. Fulton.
Morning, Terry.
How you doing?
Still not doing so good.
You still don't sound good, buddy.
Yeah, I tried everything I could, and I'm just gonna not talk for a while.
Yeah, like I say, man, you're just gonna have to try resting your voice as much as you can.
How long should I rest it, Terry?
Sometimes it takes a while, man. You'll tell when it starts getting better and everything, but
yeah.
But like I say, when it's like that, you're straining those vocal cords and everything, and you don't watch it, you'll wind up having laryngitis, and you won't be able to talk.
That's what I had last time, Terry. I had laryngitis before.
Yeah.
But it's just like when I can't figure nothing, it just happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people has problems with it like that and stuff.
Right. So I just need some prayers, Terry, to make me feel well.
Buddy, you got it. I just hope you get feeling better.
I will.
Like I say, just try resting all you can.
Okay. I'm going to try not doing any streams tonight because of my voice.
Yeah, that'd probably be wise, buddy. Just lay off your streams and stuff.
Yeah. I just feel better tomorrow and see how I feel.
Yeah, Steve, you need to get 3 to 4 days of rest.
Yeah, because there's no way she can.
But I'm not sick. I'm just gotta.
Yeah, but if you're up there talking on streams and everything, you're still working your voice, and it ain't gonna get no better if you don't rest it and everything.
Yeah. Yep. So. All right, Terry. I better head off here and get some rest.
Yeah, get some rest and just keep us updated, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by.
I will. Oh no, Terry, I need you to pray for my friend Andrew. His mom is out in the hospital, and his mom's very sick.
Okay.
All right, buddy. I hope she gets better too.
Okay, thank you, Terry.
All right, we love you, Mr. Fulton. Just get you some rest, buddy.
See you.
All right, see ya.
All right, take care,
Bye.
buddy. Bye. Yeah, he's still sounding bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard not to talk or anything, Steve.
Oh, I know.
I hope he gets better quick. 17 people in the room. Ferlo. Steve, you ain't going to get up here and talk to Ferlo while I go get some coffee?
Go ahead, Terry.
I might have to quit this stream. Just go get me a cup of coffee. Yeah, get better soon. That's right, Stephanie, man. I know it's hard to go and not talk and screaming's really bad.
Yeah.
Look at him. 1 second. I know that get him up there.
You got me too. No, I was getting ready myself. I was getting a cup of coffee, man. You don't want to hear pots and pans clickety clackety.
You got your coffee?
I got my coffee, but my makeup's not on.
I'm gonna go get me another small cup and
You get a 32-ounce cup.
Yeah, I might go grab one more cup after you get back, Terry.
yeah, I'm gonna go get me a small cup and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody in the stream. Good afternoon to whoever's in Australia.
B&D said he might come up. Chewy's talking about them piranha movies. Those movies are so bad.
Are the old school movies?
The piranha 3D and all that.
No, I haven't seen it.
Like he said, it's nothing but a bunch of swimsuits and no real plot. There's a bunch of girls swimming around getting eaten by piranhas.
Oh.
Terrible movies, man. But it's like a train. It's like a train wreck. Once you start watching it, you can't stop.
They take pride in doing horror flicks like that now.
I know it's so bad.
Yeah, they try to make it like in the original forms of horror flicks, the way they used to be made and stuff like that. Yeah, they try to hold true to that. That's why Sharknado or whatever was done the way it was as well.
Sharknado, they got like 5 different movies of that movie. No, that movie was stupid.
I haven't seen one.
I saw the first one just because I was like, I'll give it a shot. I got probably 30 minutes into it. I was like, no, I'm good.
Has anybody seen Sharknado? Is it worth watching at least once?
No, I mean unless you want to laugh your butt off the whole time.
That's not bad. I love comedies.
I mean, like just a tornado that throws sharks at everybody. Yeah.
Yo, I know it's so, like when you go in to watch things like that, you just got to go and watch it and telling yourself it's a movie. It's a movie. It's a movie.
and just all the actors and stuff in it are like all washed up like teeny bopper actors that were like popular in the 90s. Like the guy from 90210, then you got the girl from American Pie that looks like I don't even know. It looks like she did too many drugs back in her time. But
that's cool that they use actors like that.
Yeah, they're like trying to relive their glory days, I guess.
Actually, after the first Sharknado, there was a lot of actors that they wanted to actually be in the movies. They were like pushing, like, oh, can I be in the next one? Can I be in the next one?
Yeah, they did a lot of cameos or whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of craze over this.
Yes, GRB says the Meg is better than Sharknado. That was a good movie. I liked the Meg. I mean, it was still like pretty out there, but it was a better. They had better actors in that movie, and it actually looked real. Like at least the shark was in the water and not floating through the air like eating people.
One of the craziest. One of the weirdest, craziest, scary movies that I love. You know, I'm not into scary movies. You know, they don't scare me or anything. You just see them like dumb.
Yeah,
but
same here.
I like Clowns from Space. Oh, that was awesome.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah. Oh man, it was like
I remember when I was a kid, I watched this movie called Green Slime. It was about this big space station that got taken over by these weird octopus-looking aliens, and I had nightmares about it when I was a kid for like a month.
Oh man, I
think I was like 8 years old when I watched it. Me and my dad were watching. I kept like for a month straight. I like barely got any sleep because I kept having nightmares about it.
I know what you mean, man. You know, nightmares for me never consisted like of monsters or something. A nightmare to me is falling off a roof. or falling off a cliff.
See, I don't like bridges. Like I still like to this day I'll have a nightmare about like driving on a bridge. All of a sudden the bridge ends and my car goes in the water. Like I still like I've had that dream for like my whole life.
Yeah, like I'm in a car and the car's falling, and that right there is my nightmare. All the time. I'll get up and I can't go to sleep for a little while.
Mm-hmm. You good, Terry?
Yeah.
Watch Meg instead. I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
It's not the Meg's not a bad movie. It's not too bad. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go get my coffee now. I'll be right back.
All right, buddy. Oh, me.
B. They're called D movies over here. Those horror flicks.
What's that?
The horror flicks, those like Sharknadoes and stuff like that. They're D-rated movies. Like,
Man, how does anybody watch that movie? Sharknadoes, sharks falling out of the sky.
it's a little it's not a little thing. It's actually a bunch of people that love horror flicks, and they make them in the old style.
But I mean sharks on dry land falling out of the sky.
It's a movie. It's a movie. Come on. you watch Predator, right?
That's not a horror movie, man. That
It's part
Halloween,
comedy.
Michael Myers. That's horror movies.
Oh yeah, that's a horror movie.
That's my kind of horror movies. Sharks falling out of the sky. Now I could buy it better if it was snakes falling out of the sky or something like that.
What about if it had a sandstorm and it deposited a bunch of scorpions all over the city?
Well, that would make more sense than sharks. Sharks falling out of the sky, you still would have to walk up to them to get bit. It ain't like they're going to swim over to you.
And somewhere along the line, while they were in that storm, they hit some sort of radiation that made them grow bigger.
Yeah. Well, that's my old TV shows now. When I was growing up, we had the big show and the late Saturday night shows of the giant grasshoppers and the blob and all of that stuff. Yeah, snakes on a plane.
Snakes on a plane. I heard that was all, it was
The
all right.
shark tornadoes. That man, that's that's a scary horror movie.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about while you were getting your coffee. Was that stupid Sharknado movie?
Tune in next week. Attack of the Guppies.
I'd rather run my
Attack of the Sissy Fish.
Yeah, Attack of the Sissy Fish. But that Sharknado, they've made some money off that thing. What is it? About 3 different movies now?
There's 5.
5?
There's like 5, I think. Yeah.
And I ain't watched one of them. I ain't gonna watch sharks falling out of the sky.
I'd rather run my head into a brick wall than watch all those movies.
Horror movies. Oh, it would have to fall out of the sky and fall in your swimming pool or something.
Yeah.
People will watch anything. Like Games of Thrones and stuff.
See, Game of Thrones is actually a good show, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just bugging the staff.
They got a lot of good actors in that show, too. Like,
that's one show that made a lot of people a lot of money. Like, the amount of the staff that they had on there. They were filming like in what, 3 different locations?
Something like that, yeah.
They had people from different parts of the world, countries, actors. I mean, like there was quite a thing they had, put together there to make it.
My male blue dolphin's getting pissed off at the other blue dolphin in there. He's like, "Stay away from my woman."
But yeah, they used to have those late shows when I was growing up, black and white, man, and the monster crab and the 50-foot woman,
And that's what they make the Sharknado movies reflecting off of that style of movie.
Yeah. It's basically just like a big spoof. You know?
the blob, people running, screaming, and this Play-Doh's leaking through the doors and stuff.
I used to be a big movie buff when I was a kid. Used to go to the movie theaters called the Fabian over here, and for $2.50, used to watch 2 movies, and you just stay in the seat or walk around and go into another door and go watch some more movies without them knowing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go a lot and everything back growing up.
I remember when Beavis and Butthead first came out, I used to try to watch it after I went to bed when everybody was sleeping. I always got caught by my grandma. Say, why are you watching that crap?
One passed away when the first Beavis and Butthead movie came out. We had to go see it.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
That show was awesome.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I need sleeping for my bunghole.
Yeah, thank goodness it ain't on much anymore. I could see little Luke watching that.
Oh, God, yeah. They brought it back for a while, like 5 or 6 years ago, and then they actually made new episodes of it, but then they stopped again.
I'm surprised it ain't kept on running just like The Simpsons and everything.
Well, people would probably be offended by it now.
Oh, they would now.
Generation that grew up with South Park and they get offended by everything else.
Yeah.
It's funny because like everybody's all sensitive and all this and this and that, like their emotions get all riled up over anything like that goes on, and they trying to live like this all cushy life like Muppet or whatever, and meanwhile comedy and the Muppets originally they used to curse.
Yeah.
And then they trying to act like these things used to curse like was it right here that said it? Oh, like GRB said, yeah, the comedy in the 70s was way better, the skits, because they used to take it to a place that now they covered up their ears.
Yeah, I mean, comedy anymore, they can't. There's too much stuff they can't mention or can't talk about and everything. I mean,
yeah, like
you're offended on anything you do, you're offending people, and it's ridiculous.
That's a terrible way to live. Like,
Yeah, like I gotta cover your mouth. Like, no, I don't live like that. I don't go around trying to offend people, but then again, I don't go around like not saying what I want to say.
Yeah,
I was watching yesterday, and it was at Comic-Con or whatever you call it, but they was having and they would have all the Dukes of Hazzards actors there and everything, and they was having reunions, talking to a bunch of them and everything, and they talked about, a lot of people growed up on that show and everything, but they're saying this day and time that show could never exist or anything.
Yeah.
And it's just everybody just takes too much of the stuff serious, man. Not worried about the stuff what's really causing trouble and everything.
No,
it's just
don't know, man. It's just like I said. It's a terrible, terrible
I'm
way to live.
surprised I ain't found something to pick about on Andy Griffin yet.
It's a terrible way to live, like being offended by everything. You know,
But yet they
pick
can
your
still
battles.
put this some of these sorry shows and stuff on TV, and I'm
Looks like
offended by Steve's show, man. I think they should pull every one of them, the Bachelors and the Bachelorettes, and
And watch all the players show.
yeah. I'm offended by all those shows, man. They need to jerk them off there.
I'm just saying, how can you like a lot of these people that are like getting offended by stuff are younger people, like younger than me. And I'm just saying, like, how can you grow up like laughing your butt off at South Park and then say you're offended by stuff now?
Right.
Like, South Park was like, I mean, I watched South Park. I thought
And
it was
I say
hilarious.
they
I thought it
growed up
was.
watching all of that stuff.
I thought
and
South Park
enjoying
was
it.
hilarious. I thought South Park was hilarious, but like, how? I feel like a hypocrite if I, started getting offended by everything that's, everything now after watching South Park.
Yeah,
me a
South
moment, I'll
Park.
be
How
back.
in the heck did it ever get on TV? I don't know.
They still play it on TV. Like, it's
Yeah,
still,
they don't hold nothing back. Did we offend Steve?
I don't know. Hopefully not.
That South Park might have hit a nerve on him. That or his Bachelor shows. I might have offended him on the Bachelor.
I'd say you might have got him with the Bachelor.
I didn't mean nothing by it, Steve. I know you like watching them pass the roses up.
I don't know. All I'm saying is there's a lot better things to be offended
Lot
by.
more things to worry about than the stuff they're picking on. I crossed the line talking about the Bachelor, though. Greg, you got the guy.
What's up, Greg?
I don't know. I like a lot of the reality TV shows, but until they start jerking them around and start adding stuff to them.
Well, see, my whole thing is like, if there's a show that I don't like or don't agree with something on, you know what I do? I don't watch it.
Don't watch it. I'm scared I offended you, Steve.
No, I had a phone call came in.
Okay.
I told them I might have crossed the line about the Bachelor show. And
No, man, I don't. There's like I don't get offended, man. Nothing bothers me. Like really, like there's like words don't bother me. I like words stop bothering me once I pass like 15 years old.
Mhm. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I don't agree with something, like I just don't watch it.
yeah, don't watch it. I mean, my goodness.
I don't need to put my tinfoil hat on and my little bath towel cape on and like take to social media on my soapbox and try to cancel everything.
Yeah, I'm a live and let live kind of person.
Yeah. Like I said, just don't. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Don't ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah, like I say, I didn't mean anything jumping on your show and then passing the roses out and everything.
Hey, you got jokes.
Stepping on toes.
See that ferlo, right? Terry got mad jokes.
Do what?
Terry got jokes.
Oh yeah, you got jokes this morning.
No, I've been dead serious.
Yeah, he always got a great sense of humor. That's what I love about him. You know how many times I'm in chat, I'm just laughing, bawling, like with stuff you be saying, Terry, like the jokes and stuff. Like
You can't tell me looking at your picture right there that you don't watch The Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Come on, man. That was a 70 themed party I was in.
Look at that shirt collar.
A 70s theme party I was in. You know, just dressed apart.
I can just picture the lines coming out of his mouth right there trying to talk to the women. The lies are coming out.
Actually, I don't lie to women. I've been like that's how I've been successful with women is that being honest with them, like being honest, like that's it. It's actually it works out a whole lot better.
It does, but these guys, they go way out line just to when
Yeah, you
when
could
being
just
normal works a lot, man.
it's just
Yeah, that's
being being honest, like okay,
that's how I
that's it.
am. Like that's why I've been with my wife. For almost 20 years. I mean
It's
this
the
is me.
truth, though, and
This is
and
me.
it's
This
some
is what you
women the
get.
same way, and man, just be straight up and
Don't be
Straight
like
up.
don't like lie and be like I'm a millionaire. I got money in the bank. My parents are gonna give me
oh
money
yeah.
when I get older.
And I
Yeah,
seen now where this multi-millionaire now he's taking his ex-girlfriend to court. He's gave her over $1 million worth of stuff. Then all of a sudden she broke up with him. He's wanting all his stuff back, and she said he's going to break her taking it all back and everything. And
Morning,
it's crazy.
morning, Mad
Mad
Catter.
Catter.
good morning, Greg. Mad Catter.
That's good, DRB. Hopefully she gets all rest of it off today.
Y'all, anybody in here, don't forget about the panel show tonight at 8 o'clock Central, y'all.
I'll be there.
Hey, I got that card from the giveaway the other day,
Did
and
you get it?
yeah, it came in pretty fast, and I ordered something. I already received the stuff that I ordered.
You know, she gave away $100 gift card on her stream last night.
Yeah, I missed her stream. I caught it late. I was up late too.
Who was that, Mud Tramp?
Yep.
Yeah. I stopped in there and everything. She gave away $100 gift card.
Did
She's
she get
a
her
heck
kayak?
of a
Do you know?
lady, man.
She's awesome. Yeah.
Do you know if she bought her kayak yet?
Hi.
Do you know if she bought her kayak yet?
I don't know. Somebody sent her a fishing rod. It was real neat. Handmade and everything. Had her name on it and everything.
Wow.
That was real neat. But she's a heck of a lady, man.
She's creative. She has an amazing sense of humor. Oh my gosh, you have to see her vid.
It
She is
was
so
just
funny.
her second stream, and she had 40 people in there last night.
She's a natural for sure.
Yeah. She's just a down to earth man, country girl, outdoorsman, fishing, hunting, and
Yeah.
she's a straight shooter, man. I mean,
It's good. There's no other way to be.
yeah, she's just a heck of a person, man.
She's like, where are women like that, like you in my life? I said one time. Yeah,
I know.
she's like a queen to me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wow, she does everything I like.
Even out getting bit by snakes and everything.
That's one of the things that attracted me in my life to my wife is she'd be up in the tree stand with me back when we hunted.
Oh yeah, man. You just think which my wife, she got out and went deer hunting with me a few times back in the younger years and everything. But women back then, they was baiting a trap, man. They was after the catfish.
Yeah, that is a trap because the women will be out there with you just because they're interested in you. They're not interested in what you're doing and stuff.
They're going fishing with you, deer hunting and everything. Then once you get married, man, you couldn't drag them off to the woods.
Yeah, see, like she'd be up in the tree stand with me arguing. No, I'm gonna shoot the deer. No, I'm gonna shoot the deer.
But I did. I took Catfish Mama hunting with me one time, and I put her on a tree and everything. I didn't much more than left, and I got away. I heard a shot go off. I went back over there, and she'd already missed a buck. Got buck fever. She was just shaking like a leg. uh,
Yeah, my wife, she likes to go fishing. You know, she likes to do all that kind of stuff. So
That's great, man. I loved it when my wife, she used to go and she still would if it wasn't for her having to work all the time. I mean, back when I installed carpet and stuff, most of the time I didn't have her work or anything.
yeah,
And back in, she had time to get out and do stuff and everything. Mad Catter, I've been a lot better than I was. That's for sure. Appreciate you asking. But it does. It makes you feel good when they get out and go wee and do stuff like that with you and everything.
Yeah. You know, you got a special one when she's willing to be out there with you and roughing it.
mm-hmm.
And believe me, I hung out with my cousins and all of us hunted together and everything. And I watched every one of them. They got married before I did, and then every one of them after they got married, they'd have some of the biggest fights, biggest arguments, and everything because they're hunting and fishing and everything. And that's one thing I had straight when I first met Catfish Mama and everything. I love to hunt, I love to fish, and that ain't changing once I get married or anything. And she didn't want it to change. But man, all my cousins and friends, you couldn't get them to go back to the woods or fishing or anything. But it's from not being up front with them before you ever get married and have the understanding, man.
Right. This is my life. This is what I do. This was my interest.
Yeah.
What you see is what you see is what you get. You know?
And then, like I say, you wouldn't expect them to change neither. And if they had hobbies like that and stuff. But I've been lucky, man. I've been blessed. Every now and then.
That's what I always, you know.
Yeah, Matt Catter, that works out great. You know, like you don't need to have like the same interest to make it work. You just have to learn each other.
Work, yeah.
You know, because I'm sure Catfish Mama doesn't do everything that you do, Terry. You know.
Oh, she don't. But no, exactly. But she knows what I love doing, and she don't try stopping that and everything. And yeah, but no, you ain't got to have the same interests and everything. But they need to know up front before you ever get married. We'll be married 40 years this August.
You know, many people believe that you have to have the same interest so you can make things work out. Like,
no. I mean, most people ain't got the same interest, but be up front about it, and that's where it comes back to shooting lines to each other and not really knowing each other.
You ain't got to have the same interests, just respect each other's interests.
Yeah.
You know. Don't expect somebody to completely 100% change their life for you. You know, it goes both ways. You know,
you see the women are quiet right now. They're listening to the guy's perspective on this.
Yeah, they're thinking right now that Catfish is a heck of a guy, man. He was a catch. He's one of the most male chauvinists. Like I say, man. And you know, my wife, she wouldn't want me hanging under her feet every day and everything. And and everything too. They want time to their self and everything.
In some ways, you're right, Chewy. It does help to have the same interests, but you can always have different interests as long as you respect each other's interests and let them do it. That's even better. Yeah.
Like say, like I was talking yesterday, man, back when we was dating, it was a many a days I had her out there telling her one more cast, and I'd keep her sitting on the fishing bank till after dark and everything.
Oh, like 15 more minutes, but one more cast. Oh, yeah. So you use that for everything.
It's 40th the Ruby anniversary.
I think so. Yeah.
Maybe she'll get me a nice ruby ring.
Oh, man.
Hard to believe, 40 years, man.
That's crazy, man. That's awesome.
Yes. I'm trying to get my mind right to go start this workup.
Yeah, you said you're doing a tile job today?
Yeah, and it's in the basement.
Ugh.
I have to rip off some tiles that were there.
Yeah.
The guy still has moisture coming off the ground, and the tiles buckled.
Really?
They had some vinyl tiles on the ground, and it's not an issue, but in one area he constantly has a leak from the boiler, and it's seeping under the ground, and it made the vinyls buckle. So it lifted up the tiles that were above it. So about 300 square feet that I gotta go rip off and prep up before I even start. So,
nice.
Now, Chew, it does help to, though, if you do have some of the same interests, just like Ferlo and them, his wife's into, I don't get it, but she's into the reptile tanks and everything.
She likes the fish too,
and the fish and stuff. But that can be very costly too if both of you are into the same thing and you ain't got one holding you back. I mean, look at Kenny.
Look at us between reptiles and fish tanks. We're probably up around 30 or 40 different things.
At least if you're both ain't in the same interest, you got one calming you down on your buying and everything.
You ever follow? You need a homestead.
GRB, I bought my ex cooking equipment for anniversary. I don't remember doing that, obviously.
No, you don't recommend doing that.
Oh, recommend, yeah. Obviously, she's my ex. Yeah, and say horseback riding and biking, yeah, exactly.
I haven't done that in a while, quite a while, maybe over about 20 years.
Big Easy still with us. Yeah, we got 18 people in the room.
What's up, Big Easy? You have a roll call?
Ferlo, what time do you have to get off?
Probably here in a couple minutes. I can get ready for work. And
I'll probably end it about that time by me having my stream tonight and everything. I don't want to push it. And
I'll get off about 7:30, about 6 more minutes.
All right. I'll probably end it around that time, and I need to do a few things, pay a few bills, and go ahead and get my.
Is Jeff streaming this morning? Main tail spurs and fins.
Oh, I don't know if she's got a stream today or not. Y'all now, Carver, if anybody's around at lunchtime, he will be having his.
Yeah, I popped in his yesterday while I was at lunch.
Yeah, he didn't have as good a stream yesterday, but I know Jess had a stream going at the time, and she I think she just does a couple days a week anymore and stuff.
Well, Rose's not going to be able to stream for like 2 weeks or something, so she's going to fill
She filling in on hers.
Yeah, I believe so. They arranged something.
Yeah, John says she's going to have a stream. But if anybody just could have stopped by and say hi to Carver or something, I'd appreciate it.
We'll do.
Yes, start racking up those hours.
Yeah, he's trying to get. I'm glad to see he's starting to stream and trying to get in it and get those hours work. And I tell you, I'm going to take some of my streams. I'm going to go under his name and still have some of my streams on him and work on them some watch time and stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because I remember Carver used to, saying keep your streams going too. When you was getting those hours,
Yeah, he did,
he
and
would jump on and stream while you weren't around.
Yeah, he would, and I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to get under his name and have a Catfish takeover, and we'll get them some watch times going and everything.
So everyone be aware in the morning time. If you don't see Catfish Terry, look out for Carver family.
Yeah, look up the Carver family. I'll still have our logo and everything, but I might be under the Carver family's stream and everything. But I'm going to start doing some of that and get them some watch time going.
And if you could pass the word on, let everyone know about that.
Yeah.
So they're going to be doing so that way everyone's informed.
Yeah, exactly. JDR Aquatics wants a yeehaw, yeah. But I'm glad he needs to get out and stream more and everything. And now that warmer weather's getting here too, he enjoys it more.
Yeah, you should make it an announcement vid, so that way that everybody start being aware of that.
Yeah, I need to start, and I need to post some things on community tab that I'm going to do it and help them out and everything, and stuff. And
yep. Yeah, because the outdoor family, once they they're always keeping in check. They're always coming to check out as well, so they'll come in there quick as well too.
Yeah, definitely. And those hours, man, streams like we've been having, those hours stacks up quick like that too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they do, right?
What's up, Fish on?
What's up, Tantics?
Then we can get on his streams and just let it rip, and if he gets censored or anything, it'd be because we're on him.
Take its place in the room here.
By the time he gets his hours, they won't monetize him. Maybe do a late catfish on them. Fish on. Y'all, I appreciate Steve, though, buddy. I love you and appreciate you getting on panel with us. I wish JDR was feeling better. Hadn't got to see Hat Trick this morning. And she's pretty scared to come in here because she knows I'm going to ask, I hope you're on my panel tonight. And she don't want to tell me she'll try. If Steph's still in here, ask her when you get over Father Fish. And Foxy, I haven't seen Foxy or heard from Foxy the last few days. I hope she's doing okay.
I think she was in a couple streams yesterday. I saw her.
Her and Mary's gone big time. We'll probably start seeing less of them unless we go over on theirs.
Oh, she was floating around some of the streams yesterday. I know that.
My streams are too early for her. Becca Mud Tramp was complaining about my streams last night. She said Catfish is up way early. That's all. Thank you to Steve. Steve's the one got me back in it.
You saw the time slot that was needed. You see it.
Yeah, but we did used to do it all the time.
Yeah. We used to have a big crowd in here in the morning.
Yeah. But it's been fun and everything, and I love the morning streams. And but tonight, try making it in there tonight, Steve.
I'll try. I get my daughter back tonight.
I
So,
know it's hard on you when you got your daughter and everything, and
yeah, because that's the time that we're sitting down watching our shows. And
yeah, no, I understand. You got to have your family time, man.
But I do have the phone on going off on the side right there, just playing. So
Yeah,
you got that.
I love you up on the panel and everything, but no, I understand, man. You got to have your family time.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and hop down and get ready for work. So,
Right.
Eric, I appreciate you.
Too,
what's that?
I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing too, because I gotta get ready myself.
All right.
I don't want to drag this on.
She was in Foxy, was in Jess and Chubbs, yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, I appreciate you. Hope to see you tonight.
I'll be there tonight.
And Steve, buddy, I understand about you, man. Like I say, enjoy those kids.
Yeah, man. She's 12 already. Wow.
They'll be up and married before you know it.
Yeah,
I know you don't. I know you don't even want to talk about that.
Nah, it don't bother me, man. I accept the reality. I'll just go somewhere on my own eventually and go cry it off and come back. Nobody.
Believe me, man. Me and my boys were so close and everything, and I rotated everything around to have them involved with everything I did, fishing, golfing, and everything. Then all of a sudden, when that all comes to stop, like at one time, it hits you hard, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. And you got to prepare for it.
Yeah, and I didn't. Just all of a sudden one day, man, they stopped going fishing with me, stopped golfing, and everything all at once. And
yeah, I saw it coming. So what I did was, I saw it coming, and I just went somewhere, sat in my car and just cried about it like that. Wow, he's getting big, he can be alone. It's like, wow, I just had to accept the reality of the moment of what's happening and be happy, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all you can do, buddy. But I'd say I never did have that kind of relationship. My dad, he didn't mistreat us nothing, but he just worked all the time. He didn't have no time with the family to get out and do anything. But when you're used to running and doing everything with them, their life starts, man. It all of a sudden comes to a shock that yours stops. But enjoy her, man, and like I say, y'all just have a great time.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
JDR, I hope you show up tonight. Hope you get feeling better. Fish on, love you. Steph, if she's still in here, GRB, man.
What's up, John Larson? I didn't see you come in.
Is John here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, John, buddy. Tell me it's about 5:30. About 5:30 your time.
Yeah.
PM.
But Ferlo, man, I appreciate you. But I'm gonna get off here and let y'all boys get out and work today.
All right.
All right,
Thank you all for being you.
I love you.
See ya.
Love you. We'll see y'all.